Yasharallah, Shalom Lakam Basham Yahawashai Hamashayak. This is Zaquan Shapat Parazah, Elder Judge Parazah, with Mashara Yasharallah, Office of Torah, Law Enforcement, and Diplomacy. And I'm bringing you a very special gift today. As you can see, the Sefer Siddur Katan, or the Sefer Sadwar Katan, which is the book of order, small, which is basically a small prayer book, as the name indicates, for the order of services and readings for Shabbat, as well as special holy days. Okay, this is the Sefer Sadwar Katan for Banya Yasharallah, which is the children of Israel. And it should be noted that operations that were done under Banya Yasharallah and Banya Yasharallah International are now under Mashara Yasharallah, Office of Torah, Law Enforcement, and Diplomacy. Operating under that nomenclature, as well as Banya Yasharallah, Mashara Yasharallah. We are working in the government offices. All resources of Banya Yasharallah are being shifted to directly work with and work for Mashara Yasharallah, in turn, which means working for the people of Yasharallah, without a camp name, without a special title. Banya Yasharallah is the children of Israel, and the children of Israel that are working with the government of Yasharallah are Banya Yasharallah, Mashara Yasharallah, which is the term that we see used by Yahweh throughout the Torah for the children of Yasharallah. So this small book of order gives you prayers and verses and orders of service for the Shabbat, as well as some of the other holy days. I will be very open and honest with you. There was an accidental omission of the feast of the blowing of trumpets, Yom Teruah. So I do apologize for that. Hopefully, we can have an updated version to share with you in the digital format. So here we go. Banya Yasharallah, Ragma Yasharallah. Now, Ragma Yasharallah is our anticipation that all Israel across the world will form itself into a universal council under Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, so I'll just go through these portions and pages with you. Okay, and you can slow it down. The use of this Siddur Katan and all information herein is compiled and administered by the Council of Banya Yasharallah, Ragma Yasharallah. Okay. Sefer Sadwar Katan Banya Yasharallah. All right. And in the modern Hebrew would be Sefer Siddur Katan. At the top of your page, it says, with Tawara Parasha and Yamayim Kodashim. All right, with the Torah portions and the holy days. Okay, so I'm not going to go through everything here. You can take your time and slow it down and go through the readings for the holy days. Now, you would start here. These are things that you would read every service, depending on whether it's a Sabbath, a new moon, Passover, etc. So you would go through those things first. Then you would do your opening prayers, number 3. Face Jerusalem and read those scriptures. Then you would do number 4, number 5, number 6. Now you can do either English and Ibadiath Hebrew, or you can just do Hebrew. Or you can just do English, preferably Ibadiath Hebrew. Number 7 is the Ashrei prayer, which is a prayer for all Israel, an ancient prayer said during the times of Yahweh Shah Mashiach. You can say these in Hebrew. There's the phonetics of it. And here's the English. Okay. So here's the first 3 prayers of the Amidah Shemona Eshrei. Here's the Yabarakakah prayer, the anointing prayer, Numbers chapter 6. The last 3 prayers of the Amidah Shemona Eshrei. And again, you can, when you're ready to do these prayers for the holy day, you can just put your volume for this video on mute, and you can follow the screen, control the pace of it, pause it, so you can say the prayers. This is the Tehillah, Psalms 121 in the Hebrew and English. Psalm 92, a psalm for the Sabbath, Shabbat. Okay. Here it is in English. Dialenu Iliyanawa in Hebrew and English. The full Shammai. And this third section at the bottom has a little more. And here it is in English. Okay, wonderful. And here are the 10 Commandments in Ibadiath. Shammai and the second greatest commandment. This ends the opening readings and prayers. Now this is what you, after you pray, this is what you do, number 19. For the Sabbath, you pray for the food. For the new moon, you pray for the food. For the Day of Atonement, there's no praying for the food because there is no food and drinks for the Day of Atonement. Okay, so you say your prayers for whatever your food and things of that nature, your food and your drink, and then you move into the Shabbat. Now this shows you the order of the service for the Shabbat. Very clear, very direct. Now here are the things that need to be read for the new moon. Scriptures that are read for the new moon. Now here's historical information about the new moon. Here at the Mashara Yasha'Allah Office of Torah Law Enforcement and Diplomacy, we've been working hard for you, Yasha'Allah, to have the resources that you need to strengthen your relationship and your worship and your orderly conduct within a convocation with other Israelites and toward Yahweh, Vashem Yahweh Shai. These are instructions for Passover, Feast of Unleavened Bread for the 14th day. When to prep your food. From 12 to 3 p.m. is the final prep, roasting it. All right, then we have the first day, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh day of Pesach. Then we have the Feast of Weeks. And then, of course, here we have the Day of Atonement. And then here we have the Feast of Tabernacles. Mandatory to dwell in booths. Booths made out of wood, leaves, palms, not tents. You can dwell in a tent, but you have to dwell in a booth. Even if it's a small booth, you have to dwell in a booth during that 7-day period. For which you have to make it with sticks, wood, leaves, branches, all right, palm leaves, banana leaves. You have to make a roof, a covering, and have it supported. Okay, so that has to be done during the Feast of Tabernacles. All right. Now you can also dwell in an ahal, a tent, which is different than a sakah or sakwath, booths. Two different words. Tent is something different. You can dwell in a tent, but it's mandatory that you dwell in a sakah. All right. So 8 days. So then we have the minor days, the Feast of Nicanor, Purim, Day of Simon, and Hanukkah. Then we have the Memorial of the Woman that should be read wherever the gospel of Yahushua is being taught. Then we have the Articles of Belief, okay? The Shanyam Ishar, all right? Ibadiam Imwana Yasharallah, okay? Salakia, the Badiam Imwana Yasharallah. The Shanyam Ishara, the Badiam Imwana or Imwana Yasharallah. The 8 and 10 matters of faith or belief of Israel. So here's the 12 articles of belief. Articles of belief. And these articles of belief were agreed to at the 6th Hebrew Israelite Summit in 2016 at San Antonio, Texas. Agreed to by all of the elders of Mashara Yasharallah. Now here are different rules for convocations. Event and convocation protocols. These are suggestions, but those that fell under the direct command and oversight of Banya Yasharallah, these were mandatory, because let all things be done decently and in order. Here's the full Amidah to be said during normal daily prayer with Abanawa, Ashrei, and Shemai. Now here was the readings from July 30th for the Dawarah, Shabbat, for the Shabbat Torah readings. And this is 1 year of readings. So it stops at July 2019. Which is a few months ago, because now we're in so-called October 2019. Now here's a calendar from the office of Nathaniel Yasharallah, Zakwan of Torah and Law Enforcement, on the Council of Mashara Yasharallah, the Ra'as Zakwan Shapat of Banya Yasharallah. And again, Banya Yasharallah has been where we are working directly as Mashra Yasharallah in our particular offices that were assigned to us as 2 elders of the government, and we establish offices under our offices to spread the responsibility to other qualified men. As you can see, it says the Shabbat count begins on the 16th of Abib, following the annual Sabbath of Chag HaMatzawath. So here's the calendar and the date. Okay. And when you see Yawam HaKapardium, the 3rd feast On the right side, that's the Day of Atonement. Okay. So I hope that you find this useful. Okay. And if you're looking at this and you want more, you see that the calendar stops at March 23rd. If you need more information about the holy days going into 2021, that information is forthcoming. So be patient. The raw data has been generated, and the official calendar will be updated very shortly. So thank you for your time and attention. Use this book well, use it wisely, and use it with love, humility, and patience, and obedience. Bashem Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. Shami Yashrallah Yahweh Alahayna Yahweh Akkad. Bashem Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.